feels like this is his best chance right here. Going for two in the lead. Richardson pulls it back. Richardson bangs it in. And the Indianapolis Colts have taken the lead.
That one was heartbreaking. Now, what you don't know is that I've been talking to my phone for 5 minutes without recording anything. And I was ready to be done. And it turns out I never recorded a thing. Usually I'm on my GoPro, but I can't find my SD card, so I'm holding this little microphone talking to my phone. It looks worse. It feels worse. And it's friggin' freezing out. I have a bit of a cold, so I've got a, Mufasa voice. And I hurt my back, so I really shouldn't be out here very long. This was a heartbreaking game because it was in their clutches. They were up by 7 and they just couldn't stop this team. Offensive dumb penalties, just bad offensive penalties led to this. Just I don't even want to talk about it that much because I already did and I wasn't even recording. 25-24, you're now 3-10. Drake had a solid game, had a good game. The one interception was a fluky turnover in the end zone. Bad offensive line play here and there. It's just like bad penalties. It led you to have field goals. The field goals, Joey Sly was pretty good until he missed a chip shot, basically. And then in the end, that makes you have to go for a goddamn 68-yard field goal, an NFL record, which he was only a couple of yards short of. And you have to wonder if that first play with 12 seconds left, if Hunter Henry caught that. I almost said Hunter Hurst Helmsley. If Hunter Henry caught that, would that have given them enough yardage to then run those next two plays and then be in field goal range? But if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, I'd be having treats right now. Is that the saying? Something like that? Oh, my God. I think the Jets were losing, so if that holds, that's good feeling. But probably at this point, they've taken the lead, and I've jinxed that too. So this was in their hands. This was in their grips, their grasps, whatever it is. They should have won. They could have won. But Shane Steichen shows balls going for it on the road for 2 to win or lose the game, where Mayo didn't do that. Was that in Tennessee, I think? Mayo didn't do that. So here we are, 3-10. But it's not about this year. It's about next year. Maybe, Kraft can focus on the team more, maybe less on, getting his wife braces or helping her get her learner's permit or whatever she's working on in high school right now. Maybe focus on better defensive coaching. I'm not sure the defensive coaching is all that great. I don't know if the head coaching is all that great. I'm still willing to give them a second chance and a second year. And if it doesn't improve, then, goodbye. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being here. It is freezing right now. Did everyone have a nice Thanksgiving? I hope you did. Yeah, I mean, it felt like they could pretty much move the ball at will, and then they'd get screwed up in the red zone, and then they'd have penalties in the red zone, and then they'd have a bad turnover in the red zone. So it was like they left so many points on the board. It could have been and should have been a blowout, but that's the difference between a good team and a not good team. It's not leaving those points on the board, not if, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's actually getting it done, and they did not get it done. But you know what I'm getting done? I'm getting this podcast done. Listen, this podcast is only going for a few more weeks, and then, we're on bye next week. The Patriots are on bye next week, so this podcast is on bye for the week. Then we have what? 4 more games? Wait a minute. How are they 3-10? And then there should be 4 more games. How is that possible? I thought there were only 3 more games after this. I'm confused. It's Chargers, Bills. But I don't know. Maybe they're 3-11. I don't even know anymore. 3-11. Gotta win a take on. Know that you can always go down. Whatever they are, they stink. Drake looks good. Hunter Henry looks good. And the rest. And there's some promise here and there, but nothing fantastic. I'm freezing. But you know what's going to be happening every day here on the YouTube channel and over at Fans Not Experts? Every day in December, there's going to be, every day up until Christmas Day, there's going to be a new podcast, a new podcast episode covering Christmas sitcoms. Christmas sitcom episodes. The first one went up today covering Benson. Remember Benson? Tomorrow I'm going to give you a little preview. Tomorrow's Scrubs. Okay? And I'll give you day 3 even. Home Improvement. You remember that show? Something like that. The Buzz Lightyear guy. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot. Jay, get ready for King of the Hill. You're coming back on the show. So there's going to be 25 podcasts, 25 Christmas sitcom episodes. And these, you don't even have to look at my face. You can just listen to them right at the YouTube channel or at fans.experts.com. That's it. I'm done. I'm freezing. Patriots lose. Patriots lose. Oh, the Patriots lose another game. And I don't want to talk about them next week. And I don't have to because they're on bye, right? Aren't they on bye? Oh, wait. Do they have Arizona? Do they play Arizona? Who the hell knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm here next week. Maybe I'm not. And to confirm, I'm not here next week. It is a bye week. Then it's Arizona. Then it's Buffalo, Chargers, Buffalo. This, I remember talking to some people, this was probably the last real winnable game of the year. And it was winnable. It was winnable right up until the end when it became very losable because they lost. So listen, that's it. I'm done. You can find me on Twitter at Mikey_C. You can find me on Blue Sky at Geek Mentality. You can find the show on Twitter at Patriots_pod. Or just go to fans.experts.com to see every episode of this sad, sad show and everything else we do. That's it. I'm done. Thank you for listening. Thank you for finding us. Thank you for subscribing. And until next week, go Pats.
Fans not experts.